Grace and peace, y'all. All right, so this morning I was contemplating on how do you start a healing journey for those girlies or guys who's trying to do this walk and they're finding it difficult. I wanted to pose how because I feel like when you look at the way therapy approaches it, they immediately go the route of pointing out all of the betrayals and traumas inflicted on you by anyone else in your life and then making the steps to accept what has been done to you. And I'm gonna be real, when you are on a spiritual healing journey where you're trying to transform who you are, that is the last thing you want to do. You really want to start with looking at the ways you betrayed yourself, the traumas you inflicted on yourself. I'm gonna tell you why. When you look at what someone else has done to you and you highlight it and you live in it and you allow that to be the way you wear the traumas on you, you have in a sense made that person the main character of your story. Someone can't have access to you if you don't give them access. And of course I'm talking about extreme situations as adults. When we're children, it is definitely supposed to be protection over everything when it comes to the adults around you. And of course, I offer you an apology if you didn't have it. I know very well what that is like. But when it comes to your adult decisions, you have to own that. Even if you feel like you did absolutely nothing to warrant the behavior, maybe you did walk into a situation of purity of light, of some sort of morale, and were completely taken advantage of. This happens often. Recognize it was your choice to either show up in that situation or to continue to allow. And it could be at the most minute ability to take that you can take responsibility for, but I'm gonna be real. Taking that responsibility on yourself is going to further your healing. Way more than trying to assign blame outside of you. Keep in mind, we are growing always. So when things happen, we seek for someone to blame. We want a reason. That seeking of closure sometimes is the biggest hindrance from us moving forward. Be okay with no closure. Be okay with not getting your apology. Be okay with someone not coming back in the proper energy. Be okay with somebody vilifying you for what they've done to you. Be okay with it. Because while you focus on those aspects, it slows you down. Remember, if you're healing, you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for anyone else. So you don't have to be validated in your healing methods. If you choose to be in your own energy, confirmation, if you choose to be in your own energy because it's safer that way, you do it until you find safety. Until you can cultivate pulling in the energy that you want and repelling the energy you don't want. No healing journey looks the same. But I will tell you, paying attention to yourself, working on your inner world, your shadow work, your inner child, self-mastery. This is how you heal. Everything else, they're distractions. Work with God and work on you. And the healing will come easy. All right.